Hello everybody, this is Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers on board this Hartley 39 for a look around her upper deck and cockpit to see her layout and if you think she might be the boat for you. So as you can see, I'm standing at the starboard forward point of the cockpit looking towards the port aft, and just a general observation. As you can see, we have seating down the left and the right. We've got a nice wheel in the middle. We've got a bilge pump cunningly situated up here, which means you don't need to go down below if you want to pump out the bilge, which is good. And just looking up, we've got a couple of steps here to the companionway. That's nice and wide, pushes back a long way, and is nice and easy to get up and down through. As you can see, we have provision for lines led aft here. We've got a halyard winch here as well, although we don't really need it because the main is furling. Now just down here on the right hand side, or the starboard side, you can see we've got the wind instruments, speed, depth, etc., and also the engine start stop. And if I just look around, starting along the port side, you can see we've got the mainsail traveller here, so nice and quite handy. I should think that the skipper should be able to alter this as well as steer, but maybe one for the crew. You can see we've got lots of lovely big winches in this boat, 3 to port, 2 to starboard, not self-braked but or self-tailing, but looking very nice indeed. We've got a combination of Lumar and Harkins. Another brake there for various bits and pieces. That's probably the staysail and the headsail furling, I should think. And moving around to the stern of the boat, you can see we've got a nice sort of after deck, although the deck does comprise of a great big lazarette, which if I can lift it one-handed. In there we've got the diesel heater to the right hand side there, and that white piece there is the gas locker, so up and away from the accommodation as it should be. We've got a Danforth anchor there, spare by the looks of it, and we've got a throwing buoy. And if you just look up, you can see we've got a couple of nice solar panels nestled up there to keep those batteries topped up. Nice strong pulpit all round. And in fact, they do carry on quite a long way up here past the garden gate until they turn into wire up forward. So feeling really nice and cosy in here. We've got quite steep sides here. So nice high coaming. So we should feel comfortable in this boat or in this cockpit during some kind of seaway. Nice big spray hood there as well, with big windows to see through. And you're also backed up by dodgers either side as well, which are going to help to keep that to keep the protection up, possibly for you. So let's take a look along the decks then. So it's a nice easy step over and into the side deck here, and we just move our way forward, and you can see here's a little close-up of the spray hood for you. Looks in good order. When we get out of the cockpit, you can see the grab rail just starts inside here, but then transfers outside there, so it's fairly straightforward to grab hold of that, and that does go all the way along the boat. We transfer from here to here, then all the way right up to the front of the forward coach roof there. Nice big windows everywhere, so lots of light being allowed down below, and the deck feels nice and solid underfoot. You can see we've got the treadmaster there. All looks quite recent actually. And if I just look at the coach roof, you can see we've got the garage there, and that's about it there. And then on this part of the coach roof, not a great deal, and I think it could be quite a good space for lounging, etc., if it wasn't for the dinghy, obviously. But the current owner's just got the dinghy inflated and stowed up here. Why not? Where else? As good a place as ever. And you've got a nice pulley system there, obviously, for moving it around and possibly pulling it up vertically. You can see lines leading aft from the mast there, and here's a little glimpse of what isn't in mast furling, as I mentioned before, but it is a furling main, so this is probably an addition. But there we go, all fitted out. And if I just come around the outside of the shrouds on the starboard side, make my way forwards, there we go, we come to the foredeck. Again, lots of bits and pieces here. We've got a Danforth lying there, spare anchor. We've got the staysail furler there. We've got the main furler there, or the main forward sail, so the foresail furler, and the anchor sitting in its bow roller there. Nice windlass sitting there on the deck as well. And if I just turn around and look along the length of the coach roof, as far as you can see actually this area here is quite uncluttered. So if the dinghy wasn't there, that would be good for lounging. And we've got a hatch here to allow light and ventilation down below into the cabin. Very lovely. I'll just duck under the staysail then, and we'll move back to the cockpit along the port side. Again, you can see we've got very large sized standing rigging on this boat. It's all been beefed up, so this boat does have a real feel of solidity and kind of big boat blue water cruising boat, which is really what she's meant for. So could she be for you for that reason? Anyway, this is Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers. I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the upper deck of this Hartley 39. If you'd like any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com for lots more pictures, videos and virtual reality. Thanks for watching.